do in a wind tunnel, say you've only got 60 seconds of free fall, logistics around that is you obviously got to have a drop zone, you've got to have a plane, you've got to get up in the air, that's taking time to get up in the air. You do your 60-second skydive, you've got to land, you've got to pack or have a packer waiting for you. The whole thing takes time. For a team efficiently can go in and do the equivalent of, I don't know, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50 skydives and all condensed into a small amount of time. 60 minutes, an hour is 60 skydives, and to do 60 skydives would take you 4 days on 4 good days, whereas you can do that in basically an hour if you've got the stamina.
I thought that was going to end in tears. Thank you guys. Nice! Fine work, guys. Fine work. Dude, there's some... it feels like it's coming together.
And so the hardcore people that jump out of an aircraft in the United Kingdom, and that's about 4,000 to 5,000 people normally every given year, who are regular British Parachute Association members and jumpers. They're in the sport for the right reasons. They love the sport, they love the competition, they love the thrill of achievement, and they love to take part in the sport, which is really the space age sport.
This is basically us recycling the parachute, so basically getting it ready, packing it over our shoulder. It's not very easy to go into it brief, but it's basically from up there, down there, we drop it over our shoulder, and there's 4 sets of lines that go 1, 2, 3, 4 on top of each other, and we concertina the material out with all the lines in the middle, wrap this round, put it on the floor, and then put it in the bag. A tandem around about 15 minutes with a personal set of kit, probably looking at around about 5 minutes. This is the D bag, so this is what I've got to get all that into here. Okay, and that's the drogue. This is the bit that keeps us at the same speed. It's just one person. So that'll basically go up there and inflate and stay there and keep us at a certain speed. And then once we release it, it gets released from here, and then it'll pull the bag, all the lines, dunk, it'll all come out.
During the course of the training, they do a thing called PLF, a parachute landing form. Okay, we go through the theory side of it as well as the practical side of it, and here we have a thing called a fan trainer, where they jump off a platform around about 12 feet from the ground with a hand through a few straps, and it slows them down to that sort of speed, land on a crash mat, and they do a proper roll, as you might say, on the ground. Don't worry, because we're on a big soft mat here. Okay. Normal parachute landings then. Right. Once both feet touch the ground, a normal parachute landing, just take the weight and just take a couple of paces forward. Yeah. AAD, automatic activation device. We need to make sure that's switched on. Start of every day's jumping.
Yeah.
Can you remember from your training how long these last for?
No.
Okay, anywhere up to 14 hours a day. So if somebody come and use this piece of equipment at 8 o'clock at night to jump, and then you start jumping at 9 o'clock in the morning, there's a good possibility it's still going to be switched on. Okay, if somebody passed out in a skydive, which I've had happen once when they were doing a tandem skydive, we have a thing called an AAD, which is an automatic activation device. It's a little thing that senses how fast you're falling and how close to the ground you are. And if you get too close too fast, that would automatically open a reserve parachute for you. For experienced people, that would happen at around about 700 feet. For tandem skydives, it's around about 1900 feet. So there's quite a big margin between. And obviously, because you're doing a tandem skydive, there's greater issues involved. Obviously, you're carrying what we call a student, other people call passengers, and things like that. So there's a lot more safety aspects in place for tandems.
This is such a great thing to try, but I never ask or force them. If they say, actually I wanted to try skydiving for a long time, then I tell them, yes, You should try because of this. Because you feel free. You never feel this feeling. You can't experience this without skydiving. So just try once and then see what you think.
It's like being poked in the eye and time. What's going on? You know, what is going on here?
Wicked.
That's it, that's the only way I can describe it, mate. It's intense.